Welcome back, everyone. I am super excited to have you here for today's explainer because we're diving right into a surprisingly high-stakes world, the maintenance and survival of your prized glass induction cooktop. If you've ever stood frozen in your kitchen, totally terrified of ruining that beautiful, sleek appliance, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to decode all the conflicting advice out there and give you the absolute truth straight from the source material.
Okay, let's dive into this because honestly, there is nothing quite like the visceral panic of a kitchen catastrophe. Picture this: a pot boils over, starchy water, or even worse, milk, just floods across your pristine induction hob and instantly bakes onto the hot surface. You're staring at this crusty, burnt-on mess, and your first thought is always, how on earth do I get this off without permanently scratching the glass? It's literally a moment of sheer terror for any home cook.
So, to rescue you from that panic, we've put together a definitive cooktop survival guide. Today we're covering 1. The glass cooktop dilemma. 2. Choosing the right scraper. 3. Handling hot kitchen emergencies. 4. The 3-step cleaning routine. And lastly, 5. Protecting your hob long-term.
Let's start with Section 1, the glass cooktop dilemma. Beautiful, but vulnerable.
Look, induction hobs are amazing, right? They're sleek, elegant, and they heat up incredibly fast. But they are constantly at war with the messy realities of cooking. It is literally stubborn, burnt-on food versus delicate glass. If you use standard everyday cleaning tools like abrasive sponges, you're going to leave really unsightly scratches on the glass. But on the flip side, simple soap and water, that just won't budge hard carbonized food. You know you need serious intervention, but you're terrified of doing irreversible damage. Which brings us to Section 2. Choosing the right scraper, the great debate. The moment you realize you need a specialized tool, you head online to buy a scraper. But right away, you hit a wall of completely contradictory advice. Here's the wait what twist of this explainer. On one side, retailers often warn that metal scrapers leave marks, so they tell you to use a plastic composite or ceramic blade. But then, Schott Ceran, the actual German manufacturer of these glass ceramic panels, says something entirely different. Their explicit advice? You absolutely must use a metal scraper because plastic will melt.
So, the crucial point here is that as the world's leading manufacturer of this special glass, Schott Ceran absolutely demands a metal tool. And why? Well, because it won't melt or catch fire. They also gave a really specific checklist. The scraper must easily lock and unlock, have a fixed, non-shifting blade, be perfectly clean and stainless, and ideally it should be certified by a testing institute like TÜV-GS. They are completely uncompromising on this. Moving right along to Section 3, handling hot kitchen emergencies. So why is the manufacturer so wildly insistent on metal, especially when retailers are so worried about scratches? It all comes down to high-stakes kitchen emergencies. Imagine plastic, tinfoil, or something sugary like jam accidentally falling right onto your hot cooking zone. You have a massive problem. The source material warns us that if these specific things melt into the glass, the damage can be permanent. You literally do not have time to wait for the cooktop to cool down. And that requires what we call the hot scrape, which means getting that melting hazard off the hot surface as quickly as humanly possible. Now connect the dots here. If you followed that retailer advice and used a plastic or composite scraper for a hot scrape, that blade would instantly melt or even catch fire right there on the hot glass. This is exactly why Schott Ceran insists your scraper has to be metal. All right, let's look at Section 4, the 3-step cleaning routine. Let's move on and see how this builds into your everyday maintenance. Once the panic is over and the emergency is handled, Schott Ceran has engineered a definitive routine to get your cooktop sparkling again. It's brilliantly simple. Strictly 3 steps. Scrape, wipe, and dry, and apply cleaner to a cooled panel. The exact sequence and the temperature of the glass during each step are absolutely critical. Let's break them down. Step 1 is all about tackling the heavy lifting. Grab your approved, locked-in metal scraper and, at a slight angle, gently scrape away the coarse dirt, crusty grime, and food residue. You want to do this first, letting the blade do the actual work, taking off the worst of the mess before it sets and before you start rubbing the glass with any cloths. Once that heavy debris is gone, you move to Step 2. Wipe the glass ceramic panel down with a damp cloth. This simple little mid-step grabs any loose particles and lingering surface dirt. But crucially, follow that damp wipe immediately by drying the surface with a clean cloth. You're basically prepping the canvas for the final polish. For the final start, you have to wait until the panel has completely cooled down. That is super important. Once it's cold, apply just a few drops of a suitable glass ceramic cleaner. Then rub it in with a paper towel or a clean cloth to get that perfect factory finish shine. 3 steps, perfect results.
And finally, Section 5, protecting your hob long-term. So your cooktop is perfectly clean, but, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the sheer level of engineering detail here. To protect the surface long-term, always use cookware with smooth undersides. The manufacturer even recommends exact base thicknesses, 2 to 3 millimeters for steel enamel and 4 to 6 millimeters for stainless steel sandwich bottoms. Oh, and here's the golden rule. Always lift your pots and pans when moving them. Never ever drag or slide them across the glass. One last warning regarding chemical damage. Never use harsh chemical oven sprays, stain removers, universal bathroom cleaners, or abrasive sponges on your cooktop. Seriously, these highly aggressive chemicals and scouring pads will completely ruin the specialized German-engineered surface of your shot sarin glass. Just stick to the suitable, approved hob cleaners. So, we've covered the initial panic, the great scraper debate, the critical hot scrape, and the perfect cleaning routine. You are officially armed with the manufacturer's truth. Now that you know exactly why you need a metal scraper and exactly how to use it, are you ready to confidently rescue your own induction hob? I really hope you feel empowered to tackle those messy kitchen disasters head-on. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning,